Yo, what's going on YouTube? It is your boy Ears. Hope you guys are having a great rest of your day, start your day, whatever time it may be. And Black Ops 4 just had a brand new 1.08 update. We're going to be checking that out right now, seeing everything that changed, going over all the patch notes in detail so you guys know what's up and what has changed, happened with Black Ops 4 since this patch. Now, this has been a 22 gigabyte update on the Xbox One and a 14 gigabyte update on the PlayStation. This has been a substantial update, and we're gonna check it out, see what they have. But before I get into that, man, thank you guys for all the support on the channel. You guys have been absolutely killing it. If you guys can drop a like on the video, that would greatly appreciate it. I'm also gonna be starting a giveaway on my channel for the month of December, kind of December 3rd to 25th. I want to get back to you guys. I'll get back to that in later detail, or in more detail, excuse me, in a future video. But just so you guys know, let you guys know, for this video that there will be something, for you guys, in my appreciation that you guys have shown to the channel, because you honestly have been killing it, man. But let's get right back on track. In multiplayer, we've implemented round stability updates for a smoother online experience, including fixes for crashes related to specific game modes, score streaks, and specialists that could affect players at various points in multiplayer matches. So this is pretty much what they're talking about with this update. I'm guessing that's kind of why it was rather a large update, because there was a couple of things that were messed up within the game, specifically in the Blackout mode. So they fixed some HUD issues as well. We're just going to go for the summary and see what happens. So the summary for multiplayer: stability improvements, hardpoint spawn adjustments, care package and Hellstorm adjustments, player identity HUD updates, challenge fixes, CWL custom game updates, and miscellaneous gameplay fixes. For zombies, they have stability improvements across all maps, dark op challenges adjustments, and for Blackout, they have kill cam and HUD identity updates. And this is for the update for the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. We made the following updates to the game on PS4 and Xbox One, with PC to follow tomorrow with PC exclusive changes. So for multiplayer, their spawns, they adjusted spawns made for the hardpoint game mode. Now, I definitely noticed this playing a little bit. There's definitely some differences with the hardpoint spawns. Honestly, I really didn't have an issue with the hardpoint spawns. It's kind of weird because every time they go ahead and they have a spawn update, I think it actually makes the spawns a little bit worse on the game. Because what I don't think Trader understands is that if you just open up more spawns in middle map, that really doesn't fix any of like the quote unquote spawn trapping. All that does is just have players spawn all over the place. The spawns are constantly flipping, and people just generally just don't know where anybody's at, and everybody's getting shot from behind. I think that's definitely what people are complaining about, and I kind of think they need to go ahead and rework their spawn, knowledge in their algorithm. For gameplay, added calling card and emblem for killed enemies to the player HUD. That definitely needed to be fixed, because it would just give you the calling card that you had on their character. So I'm glad they fixed that. Stability fixed crashes that would occur when a UAV was active while another player was joining the match. Jesus. When a player disconnected during a Hellstorm strike, when a seeker attacked a player in certain situations, when Firebreak's reactor core killed a player that was disconnecting, and kill confirm when collecting the tag of a disconnected player, in Safeguard when the robot was shut down in certain situations, during the specialist draft when another player was disconnected. And for the score streaks, care package, improved care package landing physics, address issues with the care package getting stuck and being flung off the map. That definitely happened. That definitely needed to be fixed. Thank God they did that. Hellstorm addressed an issue that would allow the Hellstorm to lock onto targets that were under roofs and not reachable by the missile. Challenges, 100%er, 100% calling card not properly unlocked in the calling cards menu once earned. Bringing the pain, kills with the dual SOG 9mm now properly tracked toward this challenge. Got rocks, vehicle destruction now properly tracks toward this challenge. And this is for the CWL custom games. Sensor dart is no longer restricted. Hello? Helium salvo is no longer restricted. Hello? Torque is no longer restricted. Select spawn is now disabled. Players will now spectate other players instead of their own death position in CWL hardpoint. Gear, stim shot will now fully be charged on respawn. Thank you. That was annoying. That kind of didn't make any sense, because if you're running the stim shot, you didn't get the heal effect as soon as you spawned in. Miscellaneous addressed an issue where players' classes would change mid-game if the creator class menu was not closed prior to spawning. Oh man, I remember. Man, I remember Exposed Live freaked out on live stream because this class changed, and he took an L in a wager because he had a rapid fire cordite, and obviously rapid fire is disabled. That was terrible. Addressed an issue where gestures would get stuck in a loop and cannot be interrupted by the player. And these are some zombies fixes. I'm not really gonna go over zombies because obviously I'm not too sure if you guys are zombies players, but you guys can check this out. Blackout gameplay added calling card emblem and an echelon for killed enemies to the player HUD. Added enemy calling card emblem and echelon to kill cam. And stability. They fixed a crash that would occur during Torque's combat training in Specialist HQ when an enemy was entangled in razor wire. And they fixed a crash that would occur during Ajax's combat training in Specialist HQ when killing an enemy in certain situations. Now, these are going to be the full patch notes for the 1.08 update. Now, keep in mind, this was a 22 gigabyte update, and you guys can see here, we really didn't get that much, news for this. Something that I didn't really touch on, but you guys have probably noticed, is that they did fix the theater mode issue within the game. Honestly, I think that was the major part of this update. I feel that they had to take a lot of time to fix that because theater mode was completely broken, and I think that's why this update was 22 gigabytes for the Xbox One and 14 gigabytes for the PlayStation 4. Also, I'm very curious when they're going to be dropping ranked play on this game. Looking at the CWL changes, I'm honestly kind of worried about ranked play, honestly. I really am worried about it. I kind of want them to go ahead and relook at some of the specialists. Specifically, I want them to look at Torque. I want them to look at Ajax. And I also want them to look at Recon and Nomad. I'm not really too sure how Vision Pulse, having Razor Wire, a 9-bang, a shield, as well as a microwave barricade would play out in ranked play. I think a lot of people get annoyed because ranked play is supposed to be that game mode that's competitive and it's supposed to, hide and shield a lot of the BS and multiplayer. And if they're not going to adjust that and they're really not going to, restrict some of those things from being used, it's technically, in my opinion, going to be just glorified public matches. And at that point, you might as well just play public matches because it's going to be even better players using more annoying specialists. So I don't know how that's going to turn out. Let me know what you guys think about the ranked play as well. I do wish they would update Blackout a lot more, man. For you guys that play Blackout, I know there's a lot of you guys in the channel that watch Blackout, that play it in their casual time, because I know Blackout is a lot more casual. It's a lot more chilled and laid back than the multiplayer, and I really want them to go ahead and bring in some more, specific game modes. Like, it's been honestly, it's been 2 months since this game's been released, and we have not gotten a different or new featured game mode for Blackout at all. Like, we have never gotten fast collapse. We haven't gotten like snipers only. We haven't gotten like 50v50. Any of those fun game modes that we got during the beta. And I think that's really unfair for the Blackout players and also unfair for us as well, because Blackout is fun. It's it's something that has a lot of potential, because if you guys are unaware, man, there's a lot of people that are doing really well on Blackout right now. Like, if you watch YouTube gaming at night, it's not multiplayer that's taken over, in the viewership. It's Blackout. People like Blackout, and I'm kind of, confused as to why Treyarch has not added a new featured game mode for Blackout, because there's obviously a lot of people trying to watch it, and I'd reckon there's a lot of people trying to play it because it's a lot more chilled. You can just get in there, play with people, and just have a lot of fun. And I'm very curious as to why they're just neglecting the Blackout updates, because they honestly could be updating Blackout just like multiplayer, adding in some new camos, which they actually did allow you to put camos on your weapons in Blackout. Now that's live on the PlayStation. It'll be going live on the Xbox next week, but they need to go ahead and update Blackout some more. They need to add some more specific game modes, and that's something that we just need to see, because I'd hate to see Blackout die out, before I'd say like March, because that'd be really unfortunate, because it's just a game mode that has an unlimited ceiling. There's so much randomness. There's so much things you can do. And I would love to make content on Blackout, but in all reality, like, I'm not going to just post straight wins if they're not going to, switch up the game modes and, just add some more stuff, man. Add some DLC weapons, Like, add some, something new to the game, as well as in multiplayer, man. We need to see some new maps, in my opinion. And honestly, let me know what you guys think about this. I have a proposition. I'm kind of going off tangent on this video because obviously it's an update video, so I have a lot to talk about. But how would you guys feel if they brought back all of the Black Ops 1 and the Black Ops 2 maps into Black Ops 4 110% free? I think that'd be amazing. Honestly, I think people would like to play those maps over than the stock maps in this game. Obviously, they need to bring in some more kill streaks. We need to see a VSAT. We need to see dogs. We need to see swarms, a lodestar, something like that added to the game to keep it more spiced up. Some more OG, DLC weapons, some more operator mods for all the weapons. These are all things that we need to see being added to Black Ops 4 that I really hope they go ahead and do for the 1.09 update, which they already have, in works, and the 1.10 update, which they're already looking at and kind of, sculpting and formulating ideas for that. Let me know what you guys think about that, man. I'm really curious what you guys, have to say. Drop a like on the video, comment your opinions down below, and yeah, I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Deuces.